po jako akawuwo.
We've got to be vigilant. We've been really hard enough as Africans.
Ababaka ba Parliament ku kakiiko akakwasisa empisa n'obuntu bulamu ka Parliamentary Forum on Ethics and Integrity nga bakulembeddwa mu ssentebe waabwe Honorable James Nsababuturo basisinkanye ababaka ba Uganda mu lukiiko lw'amawanga ga East Africa wamu n'abo abeegwanyiza ebifo mu lukiiko olwo okulaga obutali bumativu ku bbago ly'etteeka erya Sexual Reproductive Health Bill 2021 lye bagamba nti lirimu ebirumira nkumu omuli ebikwata ku kujjamu embuto okulya ebisiyaga saako n'okuwa abaana bato omwaganya okozesa enkola ez'ekizaalaggumba saako n'ebirala.
Clearly point to the indirect way they are now seeking to introduce what they know is not going to work in our interests. This nonsense must be opposed, and we will definitely, as Parliament, in my view, revisit what the Minister of Education has done. That it has innocently fallen into a trap that has consequences for our nation.
Mu lukuŋŋaana lwe babaddemu ku Paalamenti bano bagamba nti ebbago lino terina kulaba wadde omusana ku lw'obulungi bwa Uganda ey'enkya wamu n'abatuuze baamu era nga bano basabye Paalamenti wamu n'omukulembeze w'eggwanga ko ne bantu ssekinnoomu obutali wa budde.
But I want to tell you that the population in East Africa at least have had an advantage to live in 5 of the East African countries. And I can assure you that this bill will not see the light of day. There is a saying that what you do not know will kill you, but what you know will not kill you. So now that we know, I want to assure you that we'll fight it to the marrow, that it will not see the light of day, because we intend to raise a generation that is morally upright.
When I was guild president in Kumba University, we arrested a student who was sodomizing the other. We took him to Entebbe police station. And in about 30 minutes, the Range Rovers, the SUV cars that came to the police to pick the suspect, really traumatized the whole police station. And in about an hour, the suspect was out. And the student who was sodomized, the parents had to suffer with him in Mulago. Not even a single shilling was paid to the parents. So as I read the minds of the people who have been submitting here, we must look at how the justice is going to be dispensed to the affected people, how the law is going to work upon the people who have been caught in such acts.
Ssemateeka wa Uganda owa 1995 takkiriza kujjamu mbuto okuggyako ng'omukyala ali mu buzibu so nga n'ebisiyaga tebikkirizibwa wabula nga mu bbago ly'etteeka lino mulimu obuwaayiro obulambika bino abaka bwe bagamba nti kikafuuwe okuyisibwa nga tebukyusiddwa.
Child marriage means a statutory and customary union recognized by a partner state in which at least one of the parties is a child. That means if you are below 18, you can have marriage. This is the interpretation. Because if you recognize that a child is below 18 years and can have marriage, it's already an illegality. This is it. You people lawyers, that's why I wanted to hear from them. You see, the moment you allow one drop of water in a jerrycan to drop, it means the whole jerrycan can go empty.
Now, this bill, I have scanned through the thing. I don't think we would actually be looking at the thing. First of all, it contravenes all our laws here. Look at the Children's Act, the definition of a child, and even marriage. Our laws do not appreciate us to even discuss about marriage. In terms of preparation as a family, yes. But you cannot talk about the marriage and contraceptives for a kid, because the definition of a child is, per now, is 18, is 0 to 18. But even when you're teen, in our normal setting, you're not yet, you're still under the ambits of your family.
Bano basabye abazadde okukuuma abaana baabwe okuwona ababi abayinza okubatuusaako ebikolwa ebikambwe ebiyinza okuttata n'obulamu bwabwe omuli embuto ezitali nneetegekere eziwaliriza n'abamu okuziggyamu ate ne bawunzika nga bafudde obulwadde bwa mukenenya okwosaako n'ebizibu ebirala.
I think as responsible people, we need to protect children from people who do that. We do not need to facilitate people who do that by providing a law that make it very easy for them to molest children. So our concern is, as much as we are concerned about teenage pregnancies, and teenage pregnancies cannot be stopped through facilitating abortion, facilitating contraception.
It's not a good document. I know about that document and I know what is inside there and I know its history. That document was originally a comprehensive sexuality education framework. Then it was just as sanitized. But as I said, I don't know that you are here, if a plane is going to Nairobi, even if you change its color, it is taking us in the wrong direction. Experts of children, before sex education was introduced at all, believed or realized that children needed to learn to reason, to learn to submit to authority, learn moral thinking, learn task achievement, learn self-actualization, learn mutual cooperation and social interaction, not sexual knowledge, not sexual education.
Ebbago lino erya Sexual Reproductive Health Bill 2021 lyayanjulwa mu Paalamenti ya East Africa omubaka Kenneth Mukulya okuva mu ggwanga lya South Sudan nga kati liri kwekenneenyezebwa amawanga ag'enjawulo agali mu mukago guno era ng'agamu gamaze dda okuligoba nga ssentebe w'olukiiko olw'ekenneenye ebbago lino mu Paalamenti eno ya East Africa Honorable Dennis Namarra bw'annyonnyola.
But what I want to assure you, I know the seniors have been sending emails to our email in our inboxes. Please don't be worried. Me, I'm a father of 4 children. I'm a Catholic. My wife is a CFD from a very strong foundation. So you can see. Do not be worried about that. In Burundi, when we went to Burundi, Burundi passed a memorandum that for them they were in totality against the bill. In Uganda, when we came for public hearings, this is also a continuation. Actually, today, Mr. Chair, you have helped us to have more views because we want to consult as many stakeholders as possible. And if the view of the partner states, if the general view is that this bill is bad and must be rejected, that's what we shall present on the floor of Parliament.
Ndisara Nandaula, Kura ABS TV, Jaka Kauo.
Now, what Honorable was discussing is preempting his discussion on the floor of Parliament. Because now what they're going to discuss when you reach on the floor, because you are preempting your discussion, it's going to come